What's up, everybody? Drew, aka Catching Rockets here. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you had a good day. Actually, let's not start there. Unfortunately, I guess we noticed this move too late because it gapped up overnight and then just went for it. Is what it is. Life goes on. Other than that, I didn't look for option trades today because with such a big move up, gapping up and then just moving up, it just doesn't. I already know I'm not going to find option trades based on the Elliott waves. So I didn't even bother looking at them. I figured I would just save myself some time. So we'll just chart up SPY really quick and talk about if you guys have any questions or whatever. As far as SPY is concerned, I really only saw one entry today. What's up, Triple G? And that's the peak below here and then bounce. This was your long entry on SPY. Other than that, I don't have any levels up here. At least nothing charted. Are we like at all-time highs? I think we are. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, no levels to go off of other than our level down here that we bounced off of. With that said, let's go to 30-minute. Let's go to session volume profile. Take a look at where we're at. Nice NTS. What's up, Lisa? How you doing? No worries. What's up, Alan? How you doing? Looks like I just got stopped out of my trade. Oh, maybe not. Hopefully you guys noticed how casual I am about that. Like, oh, okay, stopped out. Kind of the same way that I am about wins. It's like, oh, okay. Gotta win. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Gonna bring forward our levels. I'm pretty sure we got a spike today on SPY and ES. All right, now TPO. Hey, how's it going, the Stock Explorer? What's up, Katsu? Nice, Alan. Yeah. That can be good, the pre-market high and low. Yeah, so we have a spike on the M period here. And single prints down here at the bottom. Our spike and our spike base are basically the same level. Very, very tiny difference, but I'm not going to try to chart both of them. It's kind of pointless. Now I'm curious if I got stopped out or not. It would be very nice if I didn't. It's the low. I'm so confused. I think that's wrong. Oh well. Maybe I didn't get stopped out. Big P for TPO, it's always going to be on regular trading hours, no matter what you're charting, futures or any indice. Triple G, I wouldn't recommend paper trading anything at all. Actually, so this is a really good question. What's up, SM? How you doing? So as far as paper trading, the only thing that paper trading is good for is, let's say, I'm moving to a new platform and I want to figure out how to place a stop loss, how to place my take profit, whatever, how to do a bracket order, whatever it is that I'm trying to do. Sorry, I just realized my lighting's kind of crazy. Maybe that's better. And so my first day on a new platform, I want to figure out how to use, whatever. Figure out how to place my orders, figure out how to close, all of that stuff. That's when you paper trade. Otherwise, paper trading is really pointless. Like, you're taking out the emotional factor of trading, which is the hard part. With that said, I think Tradeovate has paper trading. Like if you wanted to go there and just, and I guess also like if you're learning futures, it's your first time trading futures and you want to go and do a couple of orders just to get the hang of it. Yeah, sure. Paper trade, but don't use it like long term. But you can make an account on Tradeovate, and I think they give you a week to paper trade. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's fair, Triple G. I mean, I would be watching price action on TradingView. But, yeah, if you want to do a couple of orders just to get used to futures, just go make an account over on Tradeovate and try it out really quick, Let me see. Oh, back to SPY. There really isn't very much to talk about. If you guys have questions, make sure you ask, because I've got a pretty busy evening. Shorty's going to be going live at 9 p.m. Eastern. What's up, Oliver? So I'm basically already done with SPY. There's not very much to talk about. Just don't forget, tomorrow is FOMC. So the open's probably going to be pretty sideways and choppy. So I would just, personally, me, especially trading SPY, I just wouldn't even show up in the morning. If you trade futures, you can generally catch some semi-decent moves in the morning before FOMC happens. And then when the news comes out, like you're going to have crazy volatility, it can be hard, to figure out where to take an entry or whatever. But with that said, if we sell off, this whole yellow zone is where you want to be in calls. Actually, even down to the October value area high. And up here, basically, you're looking for puts. Let me see. I say this very tentatively. We are at all-time highs, right, on SPY. And so if price here breaks this, we have no idea where it's going. We have no idea where to put our take profit. We have no idea where to put our stop loss. I do not trade price discovery, and I recommend that you do the same. If you're so Oliver Estates right now, to answer that question, I have no idea what's going to happen tomorrow, because tomorrow is a major news event, and I mean, generally, I mean, like, I can tell you the open, it's probably going to be choppy. But right now we have a major news event tomorrow following a major news event from today or last night, whatever. Who knows what the market's going to do? I'm actually kind of surprised that we didn't go higher with Trump winning the election. But so what you're asking me is a very loaded question. You're looking at the big picture. So like, you want to zoom out, go to the 1-day chart. I'm not even doing this right now because we have a news event today, which is not going to give me a realistic technical analysis that I can go off of and make decisions off of. And then tomorrow we have a major news event, so I really can't make a decision, based on technical analysis for tomorrow as well. So all I can really go off of is, our single prints at the bottom. That's generally where you want to be in calls. And at the top, we have the spike. If we reject there, I would be taking puts. If you break above, that's technically where you'd want to be grabbing calls. But again, being that this would be price discovery, we have no levels, we have nowhere to target, we have no exits. I wouldn't trade this. I would wait until, price goes up to whatever level. Like, let's just say, for example, tomorrow we break above the previous day value area high, and then we eventually, let me go back. Let's say we break this with some oomph, and then we come back and retest. Sure, I'll trade to here. So right now I have a level. Like, this is the high, all-time high. And so if I'm taking this trade, I would just say, okay, long here. My take profit's going to be slightly above the all-time high, or slightly below the all-time high. And then my stop loss, I would figure out where it needs to be. I would be generally doing this on 5 minutes, so I can't really look to the left and see where I'd want my stop loss on the daily candle. But, and now I can't even see my drawing. Let me just figure out based on this. I'd probably want my stop loss to be slightly below 5.90 and 70 cents. So with that said, I'd put it, I don't know, somewhere right around here. And then as long as I'm getting 2 risk, 1 reward, which I am, then I can take this trade. But can I remind you who you're learning from? What's up, Trudy? How you doing? I don't know what that means. So basically, I'm never going to be interested in trading anywhere up here until price has done something up here to give me levels, to trade off of, whatever that is. Okay. So until I have levels up here, I'm not trading up here. I don't participate in price discovery. That's gambling, as you have no idea where to put your take profit. Okay. But so let's just pretend we're not at all-time highs, and we're not having a major news event tomorrow, and we didn't have a major news event yesterday. The first thing that I'm going to do is go to the 1 hour or the 1 day chart. And depending on what's happening, like I might even go to weekly candles or monthly candles. Right now, I don't need monthly candles. Like there's nothing too crazy for me to look at on a monthly basis, other than maybe right here. If you've read volume price analysis, like these last few months, well, few being the last 3 months, price has been pushing up and volume has been decreasing, right? And all 3 of these months have been lower than the 9 moving average as far as volume is concerned. That's the only time I use a moving average is on my volume, just to see, if volume is greater than the previous 9 days or whatever it is, or 9 months, I guess, in this case. Exactly, Oliver. You're going to look at volume. You're going to look back as far as you need to go. Like you might need to go to 3-month candles. You might need to go to monthly candles. You might need to go to weekly candles. The best example I can give you for looking back is if we go to Amazon. And you guys are probably going to be like, how do you remember this crap? I remember this so vividly. This range here, I mean, like, I don't really want to include these wicks, but I mean, technically they are a part of it because we did break out and then fall back inside. Same thing here, like we broke below and came back inside, but it was so obvious we were going to get a massive move when we either lost this range or gained, gained and went higher. And if we draw the range, I think it was like 180 days. No, see, I'm wrong. 639 days that we traded on Amazon between like $44 and $177, which is pretty, or sorry, $144 and $177. So for almost 700 days, we traded in a $30 range on Amazon. And then when you have, I don't talk about stuff like this very much because I don't really trade based on this. But what you do is when you have a range like this, it's going to be a measured move. And so if you take the price from the top of the box to the bottom of the box, or it doesn't matter, from the bottom of the box to the top of the box, when we either lose this box, so it's 18.6% or 33 points. So when we lose this box, then your projected move is going to be $33 to the downside. So something like this. If we broke above, then your predicted move is going to be 33 to the upside. Okay. So you actually have, if you're using technical analysis, and I'm not looking at NVIDIA for tomorrow. Sorry, Stock Explorer. The reason that I'm not going to look at NVIDIA for tomorrow is we have a major news event tomorrow, and there's like technical analysis will not do anything. I'm not going to be able to give you any viable information with a news event happening tomorrow. So basically, any trading is going to be a gamble, and the opening is going to be choppy. And then after the chop, we're either going to rocket or dump. And I think it's safe to say, like, based on sorry, what's it called? Based on like Trump winning the elections, I wouldn't be surprised to see an absolute rocket tomorrow when they release the FOMC news. This was a long time ago, as you can see. This already played out. So, okay, I definitely got stopped out of my play. Bastards. So back to SPY. If I have to, like I was kind of saying, I'll go to 3-month candles. I'll go to yearly candles. It doesn't matter. We're kind of seeing the same thing on 3-month, just even more drastic. So like these last 3 monthly candles or 4 monthly candles, price has been pushing up really hard. And the entire time our volume has been decreasing. So this is called a volume anomaly, where price is pushing up on decreasing volume, generally a big sign of a reversal. And then the fact that that's happening on 3-month candles, monthly candles, from here, I would look at weekly candles. And this is a little bit harder to look at, but pretty similar result. From here to here, we've just been pushing up, and this whole time volume's been decreasing to some degree. Like it dipped and then spiked back up, but all in all, volume's been decreasing from this one down. But then also, like, one of our larger volume candles is this one here, where we had a sell-off and they recovered it. Okay. From there, I would generally look... I look at a lot of these. So like 2 days, 3 days, 1 day. Same thing. I'm looking at volume and looking at what price is doing. But again, right now, with major news event yesterday and a major news event tomorrow, technical analysis goes out the window. There's just nothing to really look at. And so from that perspective, like, I was kind of hesitant to hop on the live today because there's really not much for me to talk about. There is one thing that I noticed that I feel like I probably haven't spoke about, which is something that we saw today. And then hopefully you guys recognize this moving forward. So like, I moved my levels up, but really, like, prior to this gap here, like, our levels were here, right? And the only thing that we have up here is like crazy monthly levels, like the 2nd sig and the 3rd sig. And we were able to gap like all the way over all of that, right? When you get a gap like that, it doesn't have to be this drastic, but let's just say that my daily levels, like my daily top was here. My daily value area high was here, right? And we gapped over my daily value area high. When you come back and retest it, like, normally we're looking for puts, right, at the value area high. But when we gap over it, we're looking, if we pull back to our value area high, instead of looking for puts like we normally would be, we're actually looking for calls, right? Which is what played out today. The inverse would be if we gap below levels, like let's just say we gapped below our value area low overnight. When we come back up and retest the value area low, if we do, you want to be thinking puts versus calls. Okay? What's up, Marcos? Gaps generally get filled, I don't think it's going to get filled anytime soon. FOMC is going to be really telling. I really wouldn't be surprised to see us rock it tomorrow. But with that said, if FOMC is bad, I wouldn't be surprised to see us start filling this gap. Okay? But we have a lot of resistance. Like, this is some pretty major levels here. Okay? Except for whatever this one is. What's this purple line? Oh, that was me showing you guys. Right? Yeah. Hate it when I do that, and then I'm so confused. Like, why is there a random purple line with no label on it? But this is a very stacked level that's going to be hard to get through. Okay. So hopefully you guys know the plan tomorrow. It's sit on your hands and don't trade unless you're trading futures. Um, nice, Lisa. That's awesome. Um, so, Nora, like, I'm happy to look at charts for you, but just not when there's major news events. Like, if there's, I basically have a rule on my channel where if there's earnings, I'm not going to look at a ticker because you can't use technical analysis for earnings. You can't determine where price is going to go based on technical analysis for a news event. And then, like with tomorrow, with there being such a major news event, there's just no point in me looking at any tickers. I didn't look at any tickers for tomorrow as far as option trades. I'm going to do my normal and just trade, ES and NQ and have a good day is the plan. So I guess that's going to do it unless anybody has any questions. Like I said, Shorty's going to be live at 9 p.m. Eastern. So in he'll be live in roughly an hour. Okay. Oh, I should shout this out. Like the Stock Explorer or Nora, she has a cool channel. I don't know. She does some fun stuff. Worth going and giving her a follow. Nora, if you want to drop your channel link, please feel free and go ahead. Actually, I can probably just do it really quick here. Let me see. Yeah. This is Nora. She's cool people. She's in Keenan's. She mostly does like scratchers, like lotto scratchers. And she also does like scratchers with strangers, which is pretty hilarious. But yeah, she's good people. Definitely worth checking out and following. I follow her. And she's actually cool. Like I hopped into one of her lives one time and she like invited me to join and talk on her channel, which was pretty cool. Yeah. So Stock Sauce. Am I trading live tomorrow? I trade live pretty much every day in Shorty's Discord. Hey, what's up, Anthony? Is that Tony that I met with today? Just out of curiosity. Oh, thank you, Nora. I appreciate that. What's up, Theo? What was I going to say? I don't have anything more to say. We'll be live at 9 p.m. Eastern time for Shorty to give like a market update on futures. And then let me see really quick what's happening right now. I feel like, yeah, they're probably going to bounce it here. Oliver, I do live trade. That's weird. I mean, I think we've live traded like all week. I didn't trade live today due to all the news. I didn't live trade, but yeah, just check in the morning. I think what a lot of people do is they'll join like early in the morning and just sit in the channel. And like if nothing happens, then they just chill. Yeah. What's I gonna say? So with that said, I mean, I'm really just done. Shorty will be live at 9. I feel like I'm just repeating myself. There's what I wanted to say is for all the people that are subscribed, thank you. I really appreciate you guys. For everybody that interacts and talks and, basically like you keep it entertaining for me when I'm doing the classes or whatever it is. Hey, what's up, MacMan? Thank you. Appreciate that. And then for all of the friends of the stream, really appreciate you guys. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the support from everybody. Shorty's link, yeah, of course. Give me 1 second. And then for anybody that's new to the stream, if you enjoyed it, I know today wasn't super good because there's just not too much to talk about with there being such a major news event tomorrow. Really, more than anything, you just want to be careful and protect your capital. What's up, Anatole? So with that said, thank you, Stock Sauce. I love you guys too. Really, just protect your capital tomorrow. It's probably going to be pretty choppy on SPY. But yeah, just take care. Be careful. If anything, just trade on Friday. And for people that are new, like if you're enjoying the streams, if you're enjoying the content, if you're enjoying the information, I would appreciate if you guys drop a sub. Of course, it just helps us out, helps us get the information out to more people, and I would appreciate that. So with that said, we'll be back on in about an hour. Shorty will be live. So with that said, much love, much respect. Peace out, y'all. We'll see you next time.